Hey, so I wanted to help you with the lifting of the scroll. So here's something that I did with a student that I think was really helpful. And basically what happens, I think, is that when you go to play, a lot of times you push your finger down and it kind of like pulls your violin down. Like you're playing, let's say you're playing a D scale, I don't even have my bow, but like you play it and I feel like that normally happens. So what I recommend is first to bump it up. So do a scroll bump up. So a lot of times when you're playing in a quartet or really with anyone, a lot of times you tell them you're about to start by lifting your scroll. Sometimes other body parts as well. But you go like this. So I think you should practice this motion first. So I call it like a scroll lift. So let's say you do it 10 times. So 1, 2, 3. Now make sure when you come down, you're not, lower than you need to be. So you're starting here, you're going higher than, so that's 4, 5, 6, so it's too high and then down, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you feel it in your arm? If so, good, that means you're doing the right thing and you probably need to work that muscle even more. So let's do it again, another 10 times. Ready? 1, too high, the regular, too high, regular, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you need to take a break, you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't care how too high you go. You can go like that, and I don't care. But as long as you practice pushing it up, pushing it up, pushing it up, okay? So you might have to build the muscle, or at least convince the muscle it's okay. You're not going to die by doing this. Then what I recommend, and you can do this without the bow first, but I'm going to do it with the bow because I feel like it helps me keep track a little bit easier. So let's say I go to play just a regular 1 octave D major scale. So play one note and bump it up. Let's try that again. So playing the first note of the D major scale, and I'm pushing it up at the same time. So up, and then let's put the E down. So 1 and then bump it up, right? 1. So it's the opposite of what you probably normally do. Sorry, this is assuming you know how to play the D major scale, which you probably do. So most of my concentration is on my arm lifting in. Let's do it again. So ready, go. Lift, bump, bump it up. Of course, when you're back down to your normal spot, that should be the right spot. Too high, regular. Too high, regular. Sorry. Okay, so you can go through like that, and then you can try to go faster. Bump, 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 bump. Okay? Now, and my goal is not to have you go, but it's just to feel anything other than, you're pushing and then you're kind of sinking down. Okay, or I don't know that you want to do this, but sometimes for little kids, what I'll do is I'll get like a little object and like see if it, slides when I play. That might be kind of hard to do when you're bowing. Here, let's try it. Okay, that's just way too slippery. But like a lot of times I'll get like a little stuffed animal and do that. You want to make sure it has the right amount of grippiness so that it doesn't just slide off on its own or stay put. Like sometimes I've heard like put an eraser on there, but I feel like it doesn't even slide. Let's see if it works. Like when I go down, like it doesn't move. So it has to be an object that slides when you're horizontal. And I really think it would help. So I'm really curious if that does help you. If it does, let me know.